Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I'll call the meeting to order. Rob, call the roll, please.
Ms. Least.
Here.
Mrs. Sweet.
Here.
Mr. Bear.
Here.
Mr. Whitaker.
Here.
Mr. DeVoli.
Here.
Mr. Hanna.
All members of council are present. Please join me in pledging allegiance to our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you guys are off to a great start in 2026. This is the regular session of the Enon Village Council, and this is Tuesday, January 13th, 2000, and change that on your agendas, 2026. Any additions to the agenda this evening?
I have one.
Okay, Mr. Storm, we'll put that under financial. Anything else? All right, let's go into the prior meeting minutes. This would be for, well, let's see, we've got two of them. Let's do Tuesday, December 9th first, that set of minutes. If you had a chance to look at those and are satisfied with their contents, I'd entertain a motion and a second to approve.
So moved. Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli.
Yes.
Mr. Hanna.
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
Those are approved as presented. Next set of minutes would be for Monday, December 29th, 2025. That was a special meeting for organizational purposes. And again, if you're satisfied with those contents, I'd need a motion and a second to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli.
Yes.
Mr. Hanna.
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Those are approved as presented. Financial, Rob, I'll turn it over to you.
So my apologies, the year 2025 is not yet closed, so I do not have December financials for you to review or approve. That's on me, and I will work to get those all settled by the next meeting.
Do you want to bring up the resolution of necessity?
I can do it now, or I can do it under new business.
Let's just do it right now.
Okay.
Well, we have you.
So looking at the Board of Elections calendar, the registration deadline for issues and candidates for this the May primary is February 4th. In one of our police levies, this is the final year of collection, so it's up to renew that. And in order to have a shot at it in the spring, we need to pass the resolution of necessity at this meeting, because it takes two of these resolutions to be able to file. There's this one, which we will send off to the county auditor's office, and they will give us a valuation sheet. And from there, we will pass the resolution to proceed at the next meeting. So I went ahead and filled in the data that you need in case you wanted to go ahead. I apologize that this is the first that you're hearing about it. So I guess the options are, if you do want to proceed in May, we can adopt this resolution tonight, and I will send it to the county for them to give us the rates, and at the next meeting, you can do the resolution to proceed, or you can wait till the next meeting and we can pass this then, but we would need to do a special meeting before the 4th to get this on for May. If that's your pleasure to do it in May. If you want to wait till November, then it would be later.
My recommendation is, and I know we didn't talk about this formally before, I think we ought to just go ahead and put it on. It's a renewal.
Right.
Let's just get it on now. We have the timing wise, if we act at this meeting, we're not going to be doing anything differently this procedure wise than what we do in November. So,
And we did discuss it last year. I mean, we didn't have the actual resolution up, but
Right.
we did discuss it.
yes. So that's my recommendation to council, but it's completely up to the council.
Just for clarification, this is different than what was on the ballot in November?
It is. So what was in
pre-existing.
November was to take the place of a levy that had fallen off.
Yeah.
This is to renew the original police levy, which was first put on the tax duplicate in 2006. At the time that it was first enacted, it had the millage was 2.5 mils, and it's been renewed ever since. So the way these renewals work, we will keep the 2.5 mil rate, but the actual rate that is collected is probably going to be in the ballpark of 1 mil, just based on the increase in valuation over years. So this will not this does not raise taxes, and it will not collect any more funds than it did in the original time 20 years ago now.
And this is the last renewal? Did you say this is the last renewal?
No, so we have 2 police levies and a general fund levy.
General, okay.
And we are in that cycle now where one falls off this year, another police one falls off the year following, and then the general fund falls off the next year. So we have
okay.
renewals each of the next
The
3
next
years.
3 years, okay.
And should we do renewals for all 3 of them, that's not a tax increase. It would just
Right.
collect what we've collected.
Correct.
But we have to put on the original millage rate.
Got it.
Do we need to waive the 3 reading
We
rule?
do.
Okay, I'll move that we waive the 3 reading rule.
I'll second.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Whitaker?
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli?
Yes.
Mr. Hannah?
Yes.
Ms. Least?
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet?
Yes.
Mr. Bear?
Yes.
And now we'll need a motion and a second to pass resolution 2026-01, and that's a resolution of necessity for this police levy.
I'll make a motion to pass the resolution 2026-01, resolution of necessity for the police levy.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
I need to read the title into the record.
Title only, yes.
Resolution 2026-01, Resolution of Necessity. Resolution requesting certification from County Auditor pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 5705.03. And the roll will be Mr. DeVoli,
Yes.
Mr. Hannah,
Yes.
Ms. Least,
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet,
Yes.
Mr. Bear,
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
So thank you for that. I'll get that in the mail this evening, and we'll have and I'll email it to the county too, but we'll have the rates and the information for the next resolution in 2 weeks.
Thank you
Will
for
that
taking care of that.
tell us what the effective millage is? You know, we think it's going to be around a mill or less. Will that have, once they send that, once you get confirmation back from the auditor's office, that's going to have the details on it, right?
I don't think so, because the actual effective rate won't be determined until the values for the year are determined at the end of this year.
Okay.
So it'll show us the valuation of the village today, and then they will take the amount that's been collected, and that's the data that will come to us.
Gotcha.
But what that effective rate actually is won't be known until they finalize the duplicate.
Which is probably going to be 3/4 to 1 mil, probably.
I would
Just a
think
good
it's
guess.
probably less than 1 mil, but
Okay. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Anything else financial-wise?
we working on closing 2025. Again, apologies if that hasn't happened. All of our W-2s have been distributed, so 1099s are next. Everything's been sent to the IRS and Social Security Administration, so all of our tax stuff is done. Our annual reports to the state of Ohio are done as well to the Regional Income Tax Collection Authority, so it's just closing our books right now.
And you're working on the Hinkle report.
Working on the Hinkle report, have been in contact with the accounting firm, Clark Schaefer, out of Springfield, that's done it for us for several years. That bill comes in at around $1,200, and that hasn't changed much, so
And it gets split
it's
between funds.
split between funds. Because we use UAN, we're able to call a lot of that data, and then once they do the conversion charts for us and the notes, we submit it in, and it all is electronic, and we haven't had any trouble with it. So.
Awesome. One last question. Did we have any major expenses at the end of the year that popped up unexpectedly? Awesome. Good.
So our
Thanks.
balances are largely what I told you they'd be. It's just the
They're
last
larger?
Largely what I told
Larger,
you they'd be.
okay, you said larger.
Mostly mainly what
okay,
I told you they would be. No surprises. Just don't have final numbers.
Okay. Any questions for our fiscal officer? Let's go into communications. I have just a couple items. I received one email of interest from Mr. Doug White, 164 Cimarron Trail, volunteering on a position with the BZA or the Planning Commission. So I know we have one. And I know, Arthur, you called the current people that are holding those positions. Are they all interested in being reappointed
Yes, sir.
as well?
The-
Okay.
The two for BZA were, I didn't get in touch with the one from planning, but we also posted on Facebook as well.
Okay,
That
so
position-
we did not hear from the planning?
No, sir.
Okay, can you give them a call back?
Yes, sir, I will.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. And we have till the end of the month, but I've received one. I also received a call from a resident. He wanted to come to the meeting this evening. It didn't work out schedule-wise. I just wanted to throw out an idea with the old Rite Aid property this particular resident would like to see somehow the village to acquire that property and potentially expand Settlers Park. That's just an idea he wanted me to, because he couldn't be here, to relay to the council. And so I have done that, and it would be nice. That's a nice thought. So let's kind of keep that in the back of our minds, and we'll see what develops. I'm not sure where Rite Aid is with any potential sales or whatever, but let's just kind of keep some different, I think, an open mind to that property. Let's put it that way.
Maybe we can trade that other land down there for it.
I don't know. Not sure. So that's all the items of communication I had. Anything from council? We'll go into the administrator's report. Arthur, I'll turn it over to you. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Thank you. First, we're going to talk about the village employee insurance. Went back and forth for a while. To make a long story short, myself, administrative assistant, who's here today, and the mayor finally concluded, and we were able to get a plan that benefited us, actually saved us upwards of $25,000, and I believe it was the best we had on the table. It was good to partner with a mayor that would not take nothing less but the best, and I believe we got the best for the village right now. We talked to the employees. They actually are excited about this new plan, so we're excited about it.
Good.
Yes, sir. Had a water service leak repaired at 7260 New Horizon. Again, our guys went above and beyond and actually did it in a timely manner as well. Our employee Jeff Oliver started classes for CDL Class A's. Classes normally are upwards of 6,000 and can take up to 4 to 6 weeks to complete. That's normally 8-hour days. We were able to find an organization that they only charge for 1,000, and he could potentially be done by next Wednesday. So it's 3 weeks, and instead of 8-hour classes, they're 4-hour classes. And I talked with the instructor on the other day, and he said that Jeff could actually pass today if he was allowed to. But once you get your permit, you have to wait, I think, 12 days. So we're excited about that, to put him, just in case something happens, we have an extra driver, Class CDL, that will be able to, especially with the snow. And we have a employee now that may be out for a while. So and I think he'll transition into that position.
And he was a good
pretty well.
fit for that because he had experience with heavy
Yes, sir.
equipment. So
Absolutely.
he was a natural fit for that class.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we were able to split that cost between water and street, so
Yes.
didn't take a hit to the general fund for it.
Water in street.
Yeah. We did the same split for the truck that it would be in question for the CDL, though we're paying the debt service on in the same percentage, so we've got some backup to justify it.
Yep.
And you said that class was 3 weeks, 4 hours?
Yes, ma'am. 4 hours a day,
Okay.
4 days a week. Yep. So he's actually able to come and actually work in the village during the day. So I think it was a pretty good thing for us. All right. Next, we have the Christmas lights. I know it's some of us are sad because we had to take them down. In particular, Mr. Hannah. But next year we plan on coming back strong. Got some great ideas. So again, they were taken down. And lastly, corporation signs on Fairfield and Hunter Road. I don't know if you pay attention to the Facebook page, but we actually put up a picture today, and just want to give a thanks to Doug and the guys. It was extremely cold yesterday. I was out there with them, and they battled through the wind and the coldness and got their sign up, and it looks really nice. So whenever you have a chance, slow down, take a look at it. It's on Hunter Road. So yes, sir.
I saw the pictures today. It does
Yeah.
look great.
It is sharp.
Yeah.
And just out of fairness, I appreciate you guys carried on that project. That was something that Kevin had started previously, and those signs look so good on Main Street. I said, let's push that out to the other corp limits, and I think we have maybe 1 or 2 left to do. But that one on Hunter Road looks really good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And that's all for me.
Questions for our administrator?
The insurance, I know you said you were able to save upwards of $25,000, so does that mean it's less than what it cost us before? What we were paying before?
It's probably going to be more because of an increase, but we have one less employee on the plan. So there is a little bit of a trade-off. Instead of having 9 employees, we have 8. There's an increase in the premium. It was about 5.5%. The trade-off was the way the breakdown came with the overall deductible. I think what's going to have to happen next year when we have more time to discuss it, we're going to have to go in and take the staff's going to have to take a closer look at our insurance. We are a high we were basically down to one company. So,
Okay,
which made it very difficult.
okay. All right, thank you for that. And one other question. I have been following the updates on the Facebook page, and it does look good. Who's keeping the website up to date? Because I do notice that that's not been kept up to date.
So we're right now, we just had a meeting today. We're doing a little bit at a time because there's a lot that needs to be done. So
Yeah, there's a good
Yes,
bit of
ma'am.
information that's not up there on the website.
yes, ma'am, we're taking care of that as
Okay.
we speak. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Just I would just see in the next 2 to 4 weeks, you'll see a drastic change. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Salt supply, how we doing on salt?
On salt, we're good to go. We're ahead of the game on salt.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hopefully, we won't need any.
We just had a big delivery and paid a big bill.
Any other questions for Arthur? Thanks, Arthur. Good report. Appreciate the work that's being done.
Yes,
I
sir.
do have the mayor's court report for December. I'll just go ahead, since I've got it, I'll go ahead and take the opportunity to read the numbers here. We had cases for December. We had 6 as opposed to 1 last year. Total funds received, $2,434. Total to the state, $300. Total remitted to the village, $2,434. The total that was dispersed
There's
would
a,
be $735. The total year-to-date, if we look at that bottom line, for the year was $24,856.73, as opposed to $42,078.18 for last year. Rob?
I didn't bring this up in my report. There seems to be a disconnect with the total dispersed in our addition, so I don't know if we want to wait and approve this at the next meeting when I'm able to track down where that error is, because it looks like between the two, we should be at 2734, and I'm not sure where the 735, but
The 2430, now that I'm looking at it here, the 2434, the total received, the total remitted to the state, that should have, the total to the village, it should have dropped by $300.
in the 12.
So it should have come down to 2134, actually. Let's hold off on this. We'll get the numbers straight. Thanks for catching that.
But it still looks like we're about half year-to-date versus year-to-date last year.
Correct. Chief, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Council. If you look at the start, that is our end-of-the-year stats for 2025. We had a total of 810 dispatch calls, 151 assists, 34 assists, or that's assist with the sheriff's office and OSP, 34 assists with other agencies, and 43 assists with fire and EMS. We had 30 misdemeanor arrests, 1 felony arrest, and 7 warrant arrests. Traffic stops, we had 669 traffic stops for the year, 436 warnings, 73 citations that went to municipal court, and 62 citations that went to mayor's court. There were 46 reports. 4 of them were domestic violence calls. We had 1 assault, 1 overdose, and 11 theft reports. We had 11 crashes, 2 injury, 9 non-injury, and 1 that we did exchange of information. There were 580 special details and 646 business checks throughout the year. After that, the next page is what we had in December, which was 77 calls, 16 assists with the sheriff's office, 5 assists with other agencies, and 4 with fire and EMS, 44 traffic stops, 43 warnings, 5 citations to municipal court, and 6 citations to mayor's court. We had 6 reports, 1 being a domestic and 1 theft. 1 crash, which was a non-injury crash, 71 special details, and 70 business checks. I think we are up to, so far this year, we've got, I think, 7 cases in the mayor's court so far this year. So, getting a little bit more.
There will be increased enforcement in the village's codified ordinances, including the traffic codes. I'll just leave it at that.
Question.
Yes.
Was there something in reference to January through February? There's like
That's when I started.
That's
Yep,
that's
that was-
pre me as well. So I didn't see any warnings or any reports. That's why I was double
So
checking.
yes, so on your year to date, you'll have January, February, and March, or the old style stats, and then I changed them in April to bring up some more detailed stats, and that's where you see the difference.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
I do want to discuss, we have an officer that wants an auxiliary position, Alan Craker. He started his career here in Enon back in the early 90s.
30 years
actually
ago.
with me. Then left and went to Dayton PD, and then he finished his career with Fairborn, with the last 10 years being a detective. When he retired, Fairborn sent him to do property room tech. So he's wanting to come keep his commission with us and help out with the property room and help out with investigations that we have
So he would be listed,
as an auxiliary officer.
and I think this is you brought this up before, I think it's a great addition to our department with the experience that he has and the fact that he's willing to basically volunteer his time.
Yep.
So
Um,
the plan is to swear him in one day
We're
this
going to
week,
kind
probably.
of, he'll kind of go through the same process that Officer Pennywood had to go through, because we have to swear him in. Then he has so many hours of continuing education that he has to catch up on from the year that he retired, and then we would have to go to a 1-week refresher course. But as soon as he finishes up his continuing education, he's actually able to act as a peace officer, all arrest powers, and he has a year to do the year refresher.
Refresher course.
Or the
The
1
week.
week refresher. We had discussed this in one of our staff meetings. We're looking at, Mr. Franklin and I are looking into getting AEDs for the vehicles, for all the vehicles. We're trying to find grants to take care of that. We are ordering tourniquets so that all the vehicles have them. The village guys, the village trucks, as well as our cars. Everybody will have. There'll be at least 2 tourniquets in each vehicle. God forbid we ever have to use them, but they'll be there.
Are there also first aid kits or something in there?
We need to definitely upgrade the first aid kits in the village trucks. And then the cruisers aren't bad as far as first aid kits go. We've got those pretty stocked, but the village trucks have very old kits in them. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Franklin? When you say they're old kits,
Yes, sir.
the kit out here is great. Would be optimal for all the trucks.
I know I have the company that I did my training with and my AED training. I bought a first aid kit from them, and it has tourniquets in them.
Yep, you can
and it's
get
a
you can
super
get the
kit.
stop. You can get the kits called Stop the Bleed, and they usually have two tourniquets in it, and then some other bandages and stuff. So I mean they're not super expensive, but I don't know the price offhand on how much they are per kit.
Yeah,
Workers' comp have any type of, Arthur,
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
would workers' comp have any type of programs or any type of outreach for that type of items? Higher workers' comp, you might want to check
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
We can check into that tomorrow,
Okay.
first thing tomorrow.
if you want the information from the company that I got, I
Yes,
can,
please,
because they
that would be
also
great.
do training and stuff too, first aid and all that kind of training.
That would be great. I think that's all I have for tonight. Oh, I did have, I have the year-end report for, completed. I will present that next meeting for you. So,
And you have a recommendation that you want to give to me
yes,
that I'll give to council,
are you talking about the promotion or just the off probation?
the probationary period.
Okay, so Officer Pennywitt has successfully completed her 6-month probationary period with flying colors, and I think we need to remove her from a probationary status to regular full-time status.
So the Ohio Revised Code, it's 737.17. It does provide for a final appointment, and the procedure for that is for the mayor to be provided information that this employee deserves final appointment. I've looked at the paperwork. I looked at her evaluation during that period. It's exemplary, and it's my recommendation to the council that Officer Amanda Pennywitt be appointed, have a final appointment, let's say it that way, to the Enon Police Department, and for successfully completing her probationary period, an increase in $1 per hour and 4 weeks paid vacation due to her previous service in law enforcement.
So moved.
Second,
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
We'll go with Mr. Hannah,
Yes.
Ms. Least,
yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Mr. DeVoy.
Yes.
Good save.
Thank you very much. Chief, anything else? Oh, yes, congratulations.
We do need to look at, I know we approved this last year for the new Kevlar vest for the officers. I know Officer Pennywood's expires sometime this first half of the year. I think it's in April or May, and they take about 4 to 6 weeks to get in once they're fitted. So I need to see about getting those, and the company will come here to fit everybody that needs to get one.
How does it change like your schedule with a new auxiliary person? Does that change like the schedule? Because I know officer has been been working a lot in the room.
We've been doing a lot of stuff
Clean
trying
up
to
and
get stuff caught up. As far as our biggest project is our property room we're dealing with right now, and then once we get done with that, then we got to look at the Lexipol policy that we have. That's very large, so we got to go through it and see if we need to make any changes in that as well.
But we're going to have, I'm hoping, we're gonna have more flexibility schedule-wise to kind of spread out just a little bit as time goes on.
Yep.
A lot of administrative stuff starting out, we get it, but the goal is, as that gets completed, and with the addition of this auxiliary officer, to
Right.
kind of get ourselves
Yep.
spread out.
That's my goal. That's
Great.
what I,
Any other questions?
The flock cameras, how are they working out?
flock cameras are great. We actually, I don't know if, Rob, if you've got any emails on them. I keep getting an email. I've talked to them. The county actually took the cameras over so that we don't have any fees for them. But for some reason, I keep getting invoices saying that they're unpaid. So I reached out to them today, emailed them today to find out, hey, what's going on? The county's already made payment on them.
Are they working? Are we
Yes.
getting hits on them?
Yep, we're getting hit. They've gotten
Once a
several-
week, once a month?
It's hard to say. I mean, there's not any, without going through and running an actual status report on how many hits we've got.
But we are getting hits.
We
They are
getting
working.
hits. Yes,
They're
they are
beneficial. Okay.
definitely beneficial.
So the two, because I looked on here on the flock camera stats that were in here in August, the two, was
Yeah,
that?
that was actually two separate warrant arrests that we had, felony warrants.
Okay, so
we
that
got
was
off the cameras.
warrants that
Yep.
you had gotten from the flock, not necessarily the hits that you got off of
Yep.
them. Okay. Is that something we should keep track of just to kind of see, or I don't know?
County has that, don't they? County has.
County
control.
does, I mean, the county keeps the records of everything. It's great that they took over the cameras. It kind
Right.
of benefits all of us.
Absolutely.
And still allows our officers to have access to them.
Right.
So,
And they pay a discounted rate because they have so many of them.
yep.
Any other questions for our chief?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good report. Thanks, Jeff. Okay, we don't have any other items on our agenda unless council has something that they're thinking of now. But I would entertain any comments from the public. Public, any comments?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year again, everybody.
32.
Is this a copy, Jeff, or